Good afternoon and welcome to today's news brief. Mexico's Undersecretary of Health, Hugo López-Gatell, announced today that Mexico has entered Phase 3 of the COVID-19 contingency. During Phase 3, contagious is at its highest point, and an exponential increase in the number of cases may occur. López-Gatell mentioned that the health measures already in place for the current health contingency will remain in place until May 30th, and in his Twitter account remarked that in order to reduce the contagion, it is important to maintain the social distancing campaign in place. Governor Carlos Mendoza also informed through his Twitter account about the importance of maintaining home quarantine as much as possible in order to avoid an increase in the number of COVID-19 patients and keep the state's health system from being saturated with patients needing to be hospitalized. This morning, around 7 a.m., there was a fire in the industrial area of Constituyentes Boulevard in Cabo San Lucas. The emergency report was sent to relief agencies through the C4 alert system in Los Cabos, which received numerous calls to 911 reporting a massive smoke column. According to preliminary information, the smoke was caused by a fire in a lot where sport fishing boats were stored. This lot is located next to El Bordo, very close to the asphalt strip of Constituyentes Boulevard. The Cabo San Lucas Fire Department responded to the call with 2 units and all the on-duty personnel. The conflagration consumed a sport fishing boat and a few meters of grassy patches, as well as scraps from the storage area. There were no injuries reported. As of this morning, there was no official report regarding the causes for the fire. However, authorities are not ruling out that it could have been caused by homeless people that roamed the area. Los Cabos Police also answered the call and cordoned off the area. Blanca Guluarte, State Coordinator for the Strategy Against COVID-19 in Bajacaliforniasur, said this morning during a phone interview with El Cabo Noticias that when the pandemic started, there was mention of 3 phases for the pandemic, with the first phase being the import of cases, phase 2 being the phase where cases are transmitted locally, regardless of whether the person acquiring the virus had traveled or had been in contact with somebody who had gotten the virus outside of our community. Phase 3 is when the contagion is widespread, and the contagion chains are hard to break. The challenge of this phase, she said, is that this is the phase where the number of cases can spike and contagion happens at a faster pace. Dr. Guluarte said that if this happens, it is possible for hospitals to be overrun. She mentioned that the state health authorities of Baja California Sur have taken the necessary actions to mitigate the spread of the virus. 34 new cases occurred during the last 2 weeks, she said, but fortunately, the capacity of the hospitals is not overrun. And she added that maintaining home quarantine will help slow down the increase in the number of confirmed cases. Blanca Guluarte said that the health and sanitary authorities in the state of Baja California Sur have been working to be prepared in case that the demand for hospital beds surpasses the installed capacity in the state-run hospitals across the state. She said that in La Paz, a private hospital is ready to receive any overflow that may occur. She said that Phase 3 might cause such a fast increase in the number of confirmed cases that if the hospitals aren't prepared, there won't be enough time to make the required adjustments. Fortunately, she added, the hospitals in Baja California Sur are ready and there is an important number of additional beds available across the state to be prepared and manage this third phase of the epidemic. Dr. Guluarte added that the emergency plan for aid to the population in need, with the participation of personnel from the Army and Navy, accompanied by medical personnel, also goes into effect with the declaration of Phase 3 of the COVID outbreak, which means that the military hospitals will also be available to treat COVID-19 patients. Tune into 96.3 FM for news updates or follow us in Facebook at Cabo Mil News.